I don't know if anybody's here, but hello, good morning. Hello, hey Selena, hey Steph. The fifth pardon, or the five pardos. Hello, good evening, good morning. How are you? I'm in two places at once, so if you see me looking back and forth, that's why. But good morning. Hope you're well. So what am I drawing? I'm not drawing. I'm writing. What are you drawing? Mary Poppins. Hello, how's it going? If you'd like a card pull, if you have a question, you're welcome to ask. If you want to just hang out, that's cool too, I guess. Should you give Jada another chance? Please, Spirit. Should Robert give Jada another chance? Robert, give Jada another chance if this express your love. Make the effort. I can't for sure say how she will respond, but you are being encouraged to make the effort. So, however that works out, you know, express your love, make the effort. Once again, I'm not promising that it's going to turn out in your favor, but that's what you're being guided to do. Welcome to those joining. How we doing? What's up? Good morning. What do you like to write about? Are you a writer, or do you just like to write? Yeah, no problem. Hopefully it's useful. Hopefully I said something helpful. Welcome. Thank you for tapping the screen. How are you feeling? What's up? If you like a card pull, if you have a question, just ask and make sure to tap the screen. If you like a reading, you can pay for a reading, etc., etc. Good morning. Am I in a different time zone? Well, I don't know what time zone you're in, so I don't know. I'm in America, on the East Coast. I'm gonna cough. Excuse me, that hurt. Hurt my head, hurt my brain. Good morning. Hello, hello. You're in the US? That's cool. It's groovy. Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Piece of garbage. Why do you have that as your username? Hello. Good morning. Do you really believe that you're a piece of garbage? Maybe you are, I don't know. But that's not nice. Hey Nicole. Welcome, welcome. If you'd like to hang out, that's cool. If you'd like a card pull, if you have any questions, whatever. You asked me this. I don't remember that, but that's funny. That's funny. Welcome to this journey. Yeah, I wanted to go to Texas for a long time. I wanted to head over there, but I just hadn't. I kind of gave up on that endeavor. Why did Gabriel hurt you? I mean, maybe you're just a why person. Maybe you just need to understand why, but like, does it really matter why? I could pull you a card on what's going on with that, but let's see. What's going on with Gabriel? What's going on with Gabriel? Why did Gabriel act like a piece of poo? Why did Gabriel act like a piece of... Why did Gabriel act like that? What's on with Gabriel? He slept over for the whole week and then ghosted you. Yeah. Then with Gabriel. Chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. We have inseparable. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people think. So I think that they have a lot of feelings for you, but it kind of confuses them and makes them feel out of control. So they did something that they didn't really want to do. They ghosted you because it's too much for them to handle it. That's what it seems like. That's what's coming out in the cards. Soul contract. It's definitely seemed like you guys were fated to meet in some way, you know. I don't know if you guys were talking again, but that's the energy. It's like, you know, I left when things got hard, escape. That's his energy, you know. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's helpful. One time I broke my left leg on the stairs. It's better now. I'm screaming. That is so funny. Thank you for sharing that information with me. That is so funny. It's not funny that you broke your leg, but it's funny that you shared that with me. Welcome to this joy day. How's it going? I'm in 2 places at once, so if you see me looking back and forth, that's why. Should you just be alone or just be done with Corey? Yeah, for Corey. What's going on with Corey? Should we be done with Corey? Should Ariana be done? Holy Spirit, what's going on with Ariana and Corey? Should we be done with Corey? Should we be done? We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. Attraction, reconciliation. Should you just be done? I can't really tell you what to do with your life, you know, but I can suggest to you that maybe you consider reflecting on the situation and gathering the lesson from it and then moving on to something that treats you better, you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't know the details of Corey, but I don't know, it seems like you're worthy of something a lot better than that, you know? I just don't think he's healthy for me. Yeah. So, once again, if that's how you feel, deuces. You know, before it gets too late. Also, you said Heathy. There's a typo. Does Karina know she was a fake friend to me? What the heck? Does it matter? I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be sassy, but do you not think that there's anything else you could focus your attention on, Jamilette? You know what I mean? Like, why is that? Like, why are you giving her so much energy, so much power? You know, just feeding her your thought energy. Wondering and waiting and questioning and all that stuff. Welcome to us joining. How we doing? It's groovy. Once again, I don't mean to sound judgmental or sassy or whatever, but we work together and it bothers me. I feel you, girly pop. I feel you. One thing about it, man, don't take anything personal in life. Finances and career, romantic feelings. Does she know she was a fake friend? We have reconciliation. I mean, you could try talking to her, but I don't know. Obviously, be careful about that. But I feel like you're being encouraged to try to talk to her. About to cough. Cough, cough. Welcome to those joining. I hope that was useful though. I hope I said something helpful. Hey, welcome. I'm in 2 places at once, so I'm looking at 2 different screens. Not the best angles, but good morning. You see someone's true colors and you're like, damn, I thought you were someone I can count on. Yeah, and then that's where you improve your discernment, you know what I mean? That's where you improve your discernment skills. You know, not to victim blame, but, you know, every challenge is an opportunity to get stronger, get better, you know? So, you not to say, once again, not to sound condescending or sassy, but it's like, obviously you missed something within that connection that you probably should have been paying attention to, you know? And now you're here, wondering and questioning, you know? So that's your lesson, I guess. We're going with this apartment. The apartment that you applied for. Holy Spirit, what's going on with this apartment? Apartment complex that you applied for. We have believe in the impossible, expect powerful change. I'm going to say it's very likely. I don't read for absolutes when it comes to the future and Gizzy, but I would say most likely you will get the apartment. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, no problem. Welcome to those joining. How we doing? It's groovy. Hope you're well today. If you want to hang out, that's cool. If you want to get a card pull, if you have a question, just make sure to tap the screen. Hey, Trinity, Trin-a-T. The way that you spelled it is very unique. Trin-a-T, TV. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I'm just here answering questions and whatever, pulling cards. Hope you're well. Hello. Hey, truly me. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Will I be receiving financial support soon? Do you believe that you will? Do you trust that you will, Trinity? Let's go with Trinity. Financial support, please. Is she going to get the financial support for the Monopoly, man? Prosperity lies ahead. A new start is coming. So this would say yes, but I'm encouraging you to keep the faith. You know what I mean? Trust in the process. Prosperity lies ahead. A new start is coming. So that's what I have for you, Trinity. Hey Amber, welcome to this joining. Hope you're well today. Good morning. You too. I'll do my best. Thank you. Yeah, I can put your card. It's going for truly me. What's going on for truly me? I feel like I know what's going to come out. I don't know what's going to come out. But it does talk about balance. I thought it was going to be that balance card, but we have Gemini energy, which does talk about balance. The answers you need are coming. Your hard work is paying off. So, healing is not linear, man. You know, sometimes it's going to be up, sometimes it's going to be down. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm going to cough. Or not. Maybe not. But yeah, that's what I have for you, truly me. I hope that helps. Is Perry interested in you? Have you asked him? Have you talked to him about it? Let's go with Perry. I'm going to cough. Excuse me. Yeah, I do think that they're interested in you. We have passion, playfulness. I think that they're interested in you. They might be some type of, like an avoidant, somebody who likes to run away. But I do think that they're interested in you. Let go of control issues. New relationship that's happening before the end of the year. I don't know. Is that what you're planning for? What's going on for a ghost? Is there a new relationship happening before the end of the year? New relationship. Don't let your past hold you back. It's time to release negativity. So it seems like you're being asked to kind of let go of the past at this time. You are good enough comes through. But yeah, you're being asked to kind of shed like negative energies or past energies or whatever. We did just pass a Scorpio new moon, so that's interesting. Welcome. Will you enter the radio industry before the year ends? I don't know, man. If you before me, I guess that's cool. What's going on with Boosie? What's going on with this radio industry thing? Boosie. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Work through your fears. So I think it's possible, but it does seem like you have some barriers of fear or whatever. So that's something to meditate on. You know, I don't know what those fears are, but whatever they are, meditate on them, really sit with them, you know. Welcome to this joining, hope you're well. Hey Isaac, welcome back. Hello. Hey Becky, hey R, or Raven, what? Zanelle, will you relocate overseas? What's going on with Zanelle? Are we going to relocate overseas? Relocate. You're very close to achieving your goals. Meditate and contemplate is literally Pisces energy, water's energy. So most likely you will relocate, I guess, if that's what you want. Something about being more practical though. Planning things out, you know. However that resonates. Welcome to this joining. Today I have lovely skin tones. I think this camera is not doing me any justice, so thank you for saying that. Good morning. Hello. How we doing? So does Treyon want to be with you seriously? What's going on with Treyon? Treyon. What's going on with Treyon? Does he seriously want to? We have escape, commitment. He's back and forth about it. He wants to be in your life. He wants to be with you, but I don't know if he really has it to be serious, you know? Because you said serious. Does he seriously want to be with you? Sorry. Hey Cham, if you'd like to send for a reading, that's cool, I guess. I think we're about to do a reading, guys. If you have any specific questions, you're welcome to ask. If you just want me to flow and see whatever comes out, that's cool. Yeah, no problem, Jessica. Freya, I'm gonna pull you a card just because your name is Freya, because God bless, or Goddess bless. It's going with Freya and Serac. It's going for Freya and Serac. I don't know if we're tuning into Freya's energy, but I appreciate that your name is Freya. Kind of gave me a little bit of boost. It's going with Freya and Serac. Freya and Serac. We have Mend. Is it completely over? I don't think so. We have Reciprocity. Reunion was also peaking. I don't think it's completely over, but obviously that's a decision both of you have to make, obviously. But I don't think it's completely over. I can't see the whole thing. Oh, oopsie. It's... how do I do that? It's, Tariq Rashad 6. TARIQRASHAD, and then the number 6. Sorry if I went too fast. I don't know. I feel like I often talk too fast. But yeah, that's the Cash App. If you wanna, whenever you wanna do that. I'm not necessarily ignoring you guys. Don't feel like I'm ignoring you, but I am kind of like being discerning with like the sorts of questions that I answer. You know, or trying to be. I don't know. Cham. Okay, what's going on for Cham? If you want to take a deep breath, you can. You don't necessarily have to. Okay, for those joining, for those who aren't Cham, if you could like cool it with the comments for a little bit, that'd be cool. I'm gonna pull some cards for Cham and see. I'm sorry, that was really loud. I haven't done it in a while. It's still vibrating. Okay, what's going on for Cham? Once again, if you want to ask any questions, you're welcome to, but let's see where this goes. What's going on with Cham? Cham. I don't know why that's funny to say, Cham. Take time to breathe out. I did just offer a breath. Look at the bigger picture. Your hard work is paying off. So there's a situation where it could be causing you a little bit of stress, and it is causing you to kind of like look at the bigger picture, look at the elevated picture, not look at just your own perspective. You know, consider the other factors. You know, like the future, how other people might be feeling. You know, I don't know all the details of the situation. This is just what's coming through. Sagittarius energy is also here. So you could be traveling. That could be an energy that's present. Sagittarius is often about travel. It's also about higher knowledge, higher awareness, but yeah. It's just resonating so far, Cham. Did you do the right thing by blocking them? Probably, Shayla. Probably. Your relationship with Marquez. Okay, sure. Let's go with Marquez. If it is Spirit's gonna get some information about this connection with Marquez. What's going on? We have absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Unfinished business. Are you no contact? Are you not talking anymore right now? What's going on with Marquez and Cham? Marquez. We have give your relationship a chance. Passion. So chemistry. We haven't talked for a week. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like somebody's not putting in their effort. We have soulmate and flirt. Somebody's not really taking this super seriously. Excuse me. That could be you. That could be the other person. But somebody's just not taking it super seriously. They're not putting in the effort that they need to be putting in. And obviously, if you're putting in the effort, like, you know, you don't know if you should text him. I mean, you should do whatever you feel called to do, man. Heart-to-heart conversation comes out. Like, you know, do whatever you feel called to do. But you know, if you want some guidance on that, like, is it a good idea to text him? You know, I mean, are you gonna text him anyway? If you're gonna text him anyway, just do it. But Two of Pentacles says, like, be careful about giving out too much. You know, with the Six of Pentacles, because I mean, just you. Oh my goodness. Just you asking me this question and thinking about him is you're feeding him energy, you know. And the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles says, be careful of giving too much of yourself to this person. And if you can't do that, if you can't do that, then that's something. You said the cough is a sign. That's funny. But yeah, something about like really prioritizing yourself and prioritizing your needs with this person. Like, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying, but it really feels like you give a little bit too much of yourself to this person, and they don't really give the same amount back. Like, they're not asking a psychic what's going on. They're like, they might be, I don't know, but I don't think they are. You know, I don't think they're going out of their way to think about you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, unless you're like object permanence. It's like if you're right in front of them, awesome. But like, I don't think they're thinking about you in that same way, unfortunately. Do it for the plot, Cham. I'm screaming. That's funny, Brie. Do it for the plot. Yeah. Hey, Nyla, welcome. Yeah, no, if you feel called to reach out, go for it. There's no right or wrong at the end of the day. Yes, there are good and bad from our perspective, but you know what I mean? Whatever you feel called to do is what you feel called to do. Who am I to tell you not to do that? But once again, it does seem like you're giving too much of your energy to this person, and you need to maybe not do that as much. Like, pour some of that energy back into yourself. You said you're scared to? Well, good. Girl, you live once. I'm screaming. Just do it. That's funny. Brianna, you're amazing. To those joining, I'm doing a mini reading, so be patient with me, please. If you'd like a reading, if you'd like to begin next, you can like send in for a reading. A mini reading is $3, $15 for a next, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I have a feeling you're probably not going to take that advice, but like, that is the biggest advice for you. Like, not to, like, be careful about giving too much of yourself. Like, even once again, with you asking me this question, you're giving him your energy in this moment. You know what I mean? And I definitely feel like there's somebody better out there for you. There's 8 billion people on this planet. You know what I mean? There's somebody better out there for you. But I don't know. At the end of the day, if you do reach out, just try to have a heart to heart. Try to like speak from the soul. You know what I mean? Will he talk to you soon? Also, hey, William. What's up? Hope you're well. What's going on with... Sorry. Will he talk to you soon? It's my Cham. Forgiving and learning. I mean, he might reach out. But we have forgiving and learning. What does it say? As you release and heal the past, more love flows into your present moment. So there's that energy of kind of just letting things go, letting things be as they are. If he doesn't want to make the move to reach out to you, if he doesn't want to put in that extra effort, you deserve better, man. Like, there's somebody better out there suited for you, you know? And it sucks. It might hurt, like, letting go, but, you know, it probably will be worth it. But then again, I don't know for sure. But that's how it comes through. Like, it seems like there's definitely something better out there for you, you know? Welcome to those joining. Hey, Stephanie. What's groovy? Hey, Star. If you help me out with the live goal, I'll make sure to pull you cards after this. But yeah, we have to make the effort. Cham. So do whatever you want to do, but you know. You said you're done. Do you not want me to pull you anymore? Do you not want any other questions answered? Are you done? Okay. Well, much love to you. Thank you for your time and energy. If you choose that you have another question after this, you're welcome to ask, because you did pay for a mini reading. But yeah, that's what I have for you. She said I could keep pulling. Okay, I'll pull some more cards and see what comes through. I mean, the biggest thing that comes through energetically is just focusing on yourself and really pouring that same energy into yourself. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing that comes through. So I don't know what different would come out. What's going on with Cham? Let's go with Cham. What's some energy for Cham? Yeah, King of Wands, putting yourself first, being confident about yourself, being confident about your dreams and your passions. You know what I mean? I don't know what your dreams, what your passions are, but you know what I mean? It's really the energy of focusing on yourself. You know, and I don't know, maybe you've been taught not to do that. Maybe you've been taught not to focus on yourself, but that is the energy that's coming through, like pouring that same love into yourself that you've been pouring into him. Everyone keep tapping and show some love. Thanks, Will. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to those joining. Good morning. Hope you're well today. I'm sorry that I read the comment like that. I don't think that's how you sound, but I haven't been taught self-love, so yeah, I hear you, Bubs. I definitely feel for you. But we live in the age of information. You know, if you want to Google some stuff, there's definitely a lot of information about like how to love yourself, and it sounds really cheesy, but you know what I mean? We're in the age of information. You can learn a lot just by Googling. Google. Welcome to those joining. I'm in 2 places at once also, so if you see me look back and forth, that's why. Hello. Hope you're well. What's going on with Stephanie and Sebastian? Stephanie and Sebastian are going to reunite. Stephanie and Sebastian. Stephanie and Sebastian. Stephanie and Sebastian. Regret. We have Chaser. Will you guys reconcile? I don't read for absolutes when it comes to the future, but you probably will reconcile. Should you? Probably not. That is what comes through. You can do whatever you want, but like most likely you will reconcile. But should you? That's not what you're not being encouraged to continue this connection. But once again, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to me. Hydra says you are very well behaved for a colored person. That is a terrible comment. That is so funny. I'm gonna cough. I'm holding back a cough. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. Will it be with good intentions? I don't know. Bree, you know you're living for the drama. I know you're living for the drama. That's so funny. You said that's so Will it be with good intentions? I don't know, Steph. What's going on with Steph? Is it going to be good intention? What's going on with Steph? And does he have good intentions? He might have good intentions, but that doesn't mean he'll do right by you. Yeah, we have guilty and mistakes. I do think that they'll, I don't know, maybe they're trying, but that doesn't mean that the result will match that, you know? So watch your back, protect yourself around this person. That was for, I forgot your name, but that was for Stephanie. Will David return to my city with his woes? Okay, I was thinking of a Drake song. Riding through the city with my woes. You know, within the next 3 months and see you. I don't know, Sarah. The future's not set in stone. But what's going on with Sarah and David? Is David going to come through your city? Unexpected outcome, responsibilities. So maybe not, possibly not. I don't read for absolutes when it comes to the future, but most likely, like, it won't go how you expect is what I'm getting. Like, however you're expecting it to go, it won't go that way. So expect the unexpected. Expect him to not show up and he'll show up. I'm kidding, but yeah. Does AJ love you? Have you asked him? What did he tell you? What is AJ? How does AJ feel about what's your face? AJ. Also, Will, have you had your coffee today? Good morning to those joining. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Good morning. Choose me. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Thank you, Will. I appreciate your presence. What does AJ feel? Sorry, I got sidetracked. Welcome. What's going on with AJ? AJ Max. Soul Tie. Do they love you? Yes, but I feel like you guys are very different, and their capacity for love is a lot less than yours. Not that anybody's better or worse, but it seems like Yeah, space. Yeah. Do they love you in their own way? Yes. Yes, in their own way. That's for the person who asked me about AJ. You haven't asked him? I was joking when I said that, but you should try to talk to him, duh. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Gabby. What's going on with Gabby? Gabby and Yusuf. I don't know. Oh, you said, Gab, is it over for good? That's what you said. I was, like, confused. I was like, what? Gabby and Yusuf, is it over? We have a fiery climax approaches. Bring love into the... Oh, no. Show the world the real you. Is it over? It might be on the physical level, but, you know, love never dies, I guess. That's what they say. I don't know. So, consider that. I don't know. As long as he's alive in your mind and in your heart, then he's alive, you know? As if he died. I don't think he died. You didn't say anything about death. But, you know what I mean? If that resonates. Will you and AJ ever meet? Beloved, did you not just ask me a different question about AJ? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on questions. I'm not really appreciating the questions at this point. But good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't know. If you help me out with the live goal, I'll make sure to pull you cards. But I'm getting tired of answering repetitive questions, so I'm sorry. Can you ask another one? Can you send me $300? Maybe. I don't know. I'm kidding. I don't need $300 from you. If somebody wants to send me $300, that'd be cool. But mostly about love. Yeah, basically that's because it's a lot of the same sort of energies, and I end up kind of just saying the same thing over and over. We know you want it, like love or the money, because it'd be nice to have both. I don't know. I can send you a rose. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to, that's cool. Once again, I'll make sure to pull you a card, but yeah, for those who send, ideally, if you help me out with the live goal, but if you can't afford the donuts, whatever. Brianna, you seem like a very funny individual. What's going on with AJ and what's her face? What's going on with AJ? Will they meet? Will they meet? Will they meet in the middle? We have sabotage. We have unexpected outcome, hope. So will you guys meet? Will you guys meet? We have secrets. Okay, so I don't know what this energy is, but most likely you will meet, but you should really watch your back with this person. Really watch your back with this person. Yeah, we have absence in reverse. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So there's like a little bit of a weird deceptive energy there. I don't know if that's his energy. I don't know if that's your energy, but somebody's energy is not really super duper truthful. So watch out for that. Maybe it's both of you. I don't know. I'm not judging, but I did see the reciprocity card. So maybe it's both of you. I don't know. But yeah. Sorry to get so deep. Welcome to those joining. Hey May. Hope you're well. What's groovy? It's Saturday. Are you guys having a nice Saturday so far? So he's bad for me? I mean, I didn't necessarily say that. I mean, I didn't say that. I mean, I would have implied that, but that's not what I said necessarily. I just said watch your back around him, So, I mean, I guess if you want to translate it to he's bad for you, sure, but I'm just saying just be very cautious of this person. Doesn't mean he's bad, doesn't mean he's good. It just means that you need to really pay attention with this person. Maybe you're the bad guy, I don't know. Will he then unblock me? Beloved, what is going on? This seems like a very messy situation. First of all, you asked if you will meet, and then you asked if he'll unblock you. I don't know what's going on, but you need to take a chill pill, take a deep breath, really connect with yourself or something. Connect with your logical part of your brain, you know what I mean? I'm sorry if that sounds mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm genuinely saying that, because obsession for another person is never a good idea, never a good thing. Will JJ call Leah? I don't know. No. Maybe he wants to, but I don't think he will. Will he unblock you? I guess I'll answer this. Whatever. I don't know. No. Maybe he will. I don't know, man. Like, predicting the future is a waste of time. Like, just be in the present and take action from the present. You can't control the future. Just be in the present and be, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to listen to what I'm saying, but, like, stop focusing so much on what hasn't happened yet. Focus on what you can control in this moment. And if what you can control is talking to him and reaching out, then do it. Reach out, talk to him. But, like, focusing on, like, whether or not somebody else is going to reach out is a waste of energy. We can agree to disagree. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, but it's just, like, to me, it's a waste of energy. It's, like, because people change their mind all the time, and things happen, energy shift. Like, just because he's thinking about it now doesn't mean he's going to do it later, you know? But anyways, I don't mean to rant or sound upset or whatever, but, you know. Hello, Hijumano. How's it going? What's groovy? I don't know who all is here, but thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a nice day. If you like a card pull, you're welcome to ask. Just make sure to tap the screen. If you like a reading, you can also pay for a reading, whatever. However it rolls, however it floats. I'm probably going to get off here soon, though. I don't know. I've been on here on and off all day. Kind of tired already. I mean, it's only 9 o'clock. Excuse me, but I'm kind of tired. So, hello. Once again, I am in 2 places at once. I'm on 2 different platforms right now, so if you're like, well, who is he talking to? It's like I'm talking to 2 different cameras. Good morning. Hey, Pamela. No, Anderson. Hey, Samaya. It's groovy. How are you today? Are you feeling groovy? Are you feeling lucky, punk? Well, are you? I don't think I've seen that movie. I just know the reference. Hey Jessica, welcome back. Will Christopher be into men after he's released in 4 years? What the heck? That's a hilarious question. What the heck? That's a funny, because you made me laugh. I'm gonna answer that question. Will he be? It's not, I think it's funny, but maybe it's not funny. Oh. She said she's serious. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of you, but I just find that funny. What's going on with Chris? Will Chris be interested in him? I mean, I think it's funny because you're so serious. You're so, like, I don't know if you're dating this person or whatever, but it's like you're so wrapped up in somebody else's sexuality. That's why I think it's funny. Because, like, the homophobia jumped out. Like, maybe that's not the reason why you're, okay, so you have feelings. Okay, maybe it's not homophobia. But, like, he could be attracted to men and also attracted to you. Do you have a problem with that? Do you have I mean, if you do, that's, you know, your prerogative, but, like, you know, I'm gonna pull a card. I'm just talking. What's going on with Chris? Is he gonna like it up the booty? Be bold to make the first move. Don't let pride hold you back. Don't let pride get in your way. He might, but I mean, once again, that's not really your business. Like, as long as the relationship between you guys has respect and, like, mutual attraction, like, it doesn't really matter who else he's attracted to. As long as he's not, like, cheating on you or anything, you know what I mean? As long as the relationship between you guys is good, it doesn't matter who else he finds attractive, you know what I mean? He'll be cheating. You don't know that. I mean, if that's the case, then there's a fundamental issue of trust, you know? If you don't trust him not to cheat, that has nothing to do with his sexuality. You know, it doesn't matter who he's attracted to. If he's a cheater, he's a cheater. Well, beloved, can I ask you, why are you still with this person? If you know that he's cheating and you don't like it, why are you choosing to stay? There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just asking the question, like, why are you still in this connection if you know he's not good for you? You know? Hey, Samaya, you said it, what? I mean, your intuition is probably already telling you that that's the case, Samaya. I could pull a card for you, but one with Samaya. I'm in 2 places at once again. One with Samaya. A personal issue reaches resolution. I mean, once again, your intuition is probably, like, you're asking because your intuition is already telling you that that's the case. So, like, I would encourage you to really meditate on that and figure out a way to get, like, away from that, like, if that's what you're thinking, you know? Because even if it's not conscious, even if you're not purposely trying to do that, like, that's what your intuition is telling you. So you should really trust that, you know, Samaya. Hello, hey Na, welcome to those joining. Will Kasim propose to you before you graduate? What if he proposes after you graduate? What's going on with Kasim? But yeah, I hope that was helpful, Samaya. Good luck with that. If you have any other questions, you're welcome to ask. What's going on with Kasim? Kasim, is he going to propose? Probably not. We have dishonesty, mend. I mean, obviously, I don't believe that the future's set in stone, so I don't pull from that perspective. But, like, I see there's an attraction here. I see that there's love here. But we have holding back, you know? So will he propose to you before you graduate? Maybe, hopefully. Fingers crossed, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe that the future's set in stone, you know? Yeah, no problem. Hey, Pamela. Will Pamela and husband connect soon? I think I already answered a question for you. What's going on with Pamela and husband? Pamela and husband. Forgiveness. Most likely you will, but I'm just gonna give it to you straight. I don't think that this is where you should be. Obviously, you could do whatever you want. You could be wherever you want, but I don't think that this is the right connection for you, Pamela. Obviously, you're already married, and I get it. It makes it very complicated, but that's just what I have for you. But I think most likely you will reconcile. So sorry for the extra information. Thank you for the fest pop. Appreciate it, Alicia. Does Miguel want to be in a serious relationship? Keyword serious or keyword relationship? What's going on with Alicia and Miguel? Alicia and Miguel. We have sabotage and secrets. Once again, keyword serious. Does he want to be in a relationship with you? Sure. Does he want to be serious? Is he capable of being serious? I don't think so. Because we have sabotage coming out twice, you know. I ruin the good things in my life. That's what the message of sabotage says. Not that he's trying to sabotage you, but that he naturally just messes up the good things in his life. And if you are in connection with him, that is something you have to be considerate of. You know what I mean? Welcome to those joining. Hello. He seems like the type of person who would like leave you on red and then like forget to text you back and then just, you know what I mean? Like wait a week to text you back just because, you know. I could be wrong about that, but that's just what it seems like, especially with the first card that came out. Welcome to those joining. How we doing? What's groovy? Simon says no. Will Simon come back to Nicole? Will Simon come back to Nicole? Will Simon come back to Nicole? Most likely we have reunion. I can see there's a little bit of an on the fence energy. There's also third party coming through, so that's interesting. But most likely he will come back to you. Are you the side chick? I'm kidding. But hello. What's goody? What's groovy? Good morning. I'm in two places at once, so if you're confused as to why I'm looking over here, it's because nothing's happening over here. So, but if you have a question, if you like a card pull, you're welcome to ask. Good morning. Hope you're well. Is there a third party? That's what it would seem like. And when I say third party, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's cheating on you with a person. It could just mean that he's focused on work or he's focused on his friends or something. Like there's something else that's getting in the way of the connection. Something or someone else, you know what I mean? It could be drugs. It could be a whole lot of different things, you know, however that resonates. But it's just something else that he's focused on. Could even be his ego, you know? Yeah, he is cheating. Why did you ask me that? I love that you asked me and then you confirmed it. You were like, yeah, I already knew he was cheating. That's funny. Hey, Zaria. I have a character named Zaria. What's going on with Zari and William? I'll pull you a card, Jungle. Give me a second. What's going on with Azaria and what's his face? Azaria and what's his face? I don't remember the name, but Azaria and the person that you asked about. Neglected, soul contract. Will you guys reconnect? Most likely. But there's a lesson here, man. There's a bigger lesson here. Look at the bigger picture. I don't care about his name. It just matters that I tune into the energy. Sorry. I was saying I don't care about his name. It just matters that I know the energy that you're talking about. We do have hope here, so I don't know. Maybe it'll go well, but it's giving more of a no, to be honest. It's giving more of a you shouldn't do it, but you can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do, but that's how it's coming through. So what's going on with Jungle Samuel? What comes to you next year? What's going on with Jungle Samuel? Jungle Samuel. Your commitment is being tested. Conclusions are within reach. Your commitment is being tested. Is this about spirituality? I don't know. What's going on with Jungle Samuel? So I guess strength training in a spiritual sense. You're very close to achieving your goal. Aquarius energy, show the world the real you. So what comes to you next year? I'm getting like trials and tribulations. I mean, like, not in a negative way. You can take that as a negative way, but everything is meant to improve us and make us stronger. So, you know, luck is on your side. Hold your vision. That's what I have for you, Samuel. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Check out the description if you want more. Welcome to those joining. Hey, I'm glad I could help. Is Graham the one? What if he's the two? What if he's three? What's going on with Graham? Is Graham the one for Jack? Graham the one? Yeah, no problem. Graham the one for Jack. Is Graham the one? I don't believe in the idea of the one, so I will say that. But what's going on with Graham? We have reunion, reminiscing. 3 out of 5. Let's see. 3 out of 5. With Graham. Oh gosh. Is he the one? No. Is he the one for now? Sure. Is there something you can learn from this person? Sure. But is he the one long term? No. No. Obviously, you have free will. You could choose to be with this person for as long as you want, as long as both of you are interested. But it does not seem like this is the one for you to last. You know what I mean? Definitely a really powerful lesson here, though. Does Charlie see something between us? I don't know. What is going on with Charlie? How does Charlie feel about Ari? Charlie, he bit my finger. What's going on with Charlie? Charlie. We have hope. Oh gosh. We have sabotage. He can't see anything. He's blind. I'm kidding. But we do have hope there. We have runner, habits. Oh gosh. Does he see something between you? Yes, but I don't think that he's capable of, like, doing anything with that, you know, unfortunately. Like, it doesn't seem like he's going to take proper action, you know. Samuel, what's groovy? If you want to ask another question, that's cool. Ideally, you can pay for a mini reading if you want to ask multiple questions, but you're welcome to ask another one. There's nothing going on over here, so whatever. I don't care. But yeah. It's $3 for a mini reading, by the way, if you wanted to pay for a reading. And then that would obligate me to, like, focus on you for a little bit, you know. Is the relationship with What's going on with Nahimer? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. What's going on with Nahimer? Is this worth holding on to? Love without attachment. Love without attachment, man. Is this worth holding on to? Wheel of Fortune. You're being guided to kind of step into your next chapter away from this person. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me, but it seems like you're being encouraged away from this person. We have the Chariot, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune. You can do whatever you want, Carrie, but it seems like you're being encouraged to get away, to move on from this person. You know? What's coming to you about your business? I kind of figured you wanted to know something specific, so it's kind of funny. I was waiting for you to ask that. I should have just asked you to ask a specific question. What's going on for business for Samuel? For money, business, career? What's going on for charisma? Could be relevant. That could be something that's necessary for you to embody. Charisma, confidence. What's going on for business for Samuel? 7 of Cups, the Lovers. Knowing that you have options, trusting that you have options, and not being, what's the word? Opportunist, not jumping at any and every opportunity, like taking time to really meditate on things before you make choices. Yeah. Thinking long term. These are things when it comes to your business. Like, these are things to really take note of. Thinking long term, not getting so caught up in, like, this is an opportunity, I need to take this. Like, you know, if you had one opportunity, there'll be another one, and another one, and another one, but you have to trust in that, you know. That's what I have for you, Samuel. That's what I have for you. Good morning. How we doing? because the Lover's card comes out as options, the Seven of Cups comes out as options. If you wanted me to explain the cards, Seven of Cups is about options and opportunities. It can also talk about illusion, so like looking at things not clearly, you know, which is once again why I said like make time to like meditate on decisions before making them. Don't just jump into things just because it's like, ooh, shiny, you know what I mean? And obviously that's a skill that you have to develop. Like if you're not already that way, that is something you would have to work on. Once again, trials and tribulations, my friend. That is, it all makes a lot more sense now. Like you said, next year, like, you know. And obviously you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You don't have to take what I'm saying as Bible, but that's what comes through. Like Spirit is really trying to teach you some lessons, you know. And you can be a stubborn student, but that's up to you, you know. Boop. I'm gonna disappear off of here. You guys have a nice day. Okay, so now I'm just on here. Hello, how we doing? But yeah, that's what comes through for you. I hope that's useful. I hope that makes sense, you know? Yeah, of course. If you ever want to get a reading, you know, check out the Patreon and all that. Sorry, there's like pressure. Good morning, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? If you want to hang out, that's cool. If you like a card pull, let me know. What'd you say to me? Will they come back and when? Are we in the energy of obsession, beloved? I'm not judging, I'm just asking. You don't have to answer, you don't have to affirm, but you know, that's what it feels like. What's going on with Sanan? Are they gonna come back and when? Secrets and shadow side? Probably not. Probably not. And if they do, I don't know. Once again, it feels like the energy of obsession. Oh, you left him. Oh, excuse me. Well, you said come back, so it implies that he left. It implies that he had some sovereignty in that. You made me realize my flaws. I haven't told you everything. Is this person coming back to you? They might, but like, I don't know. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying, but it feels like you're being encouraged to focus on yourself at this time. You know, irreplaceable. Really focus on your own energy. You know, reflection. But once again, you don't have to listen to me. But that's what comes through for you. But yeah, that's what comes through. Should probably focus on myself. Yeah, I mean, once again, you can do whatever you want, but that's what comes through. Yeah. You can do whatever you want, man. Thank you for liking the live. Good morning. Hello. If anybody's interested in a more in-depth reading, if you'd like me to focus on your energy more, you can pay for a mini reading or a reading, whatever. If you're interested, I'm just putting it out there if anybody's interested. Otherwise, you're welcome to ask a question, ask for a card pull, whatever. You know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I'm speaking English, you know. Or was I speaking English? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. I'm just kidding. I'm just being silly. I'm sorry. Welcome, good morning. Okay. I think I'm about to get off here. Have a nice day. Bye.